who were embarrassed and ashamed that they had problems and needed my help. Why did they feel this shame? They felt it because they were believing something that is not true. They had bought the lie that there is a class of independently capable people who have the ability to deal with whatever life brings their way. The Bible is clear that these people do not exist. We're all broken, and we all live in a tragically broken world. None of us have the ability to control what needs to be controlled, to fix what needs to be fixed, or to do what needs to be done. So I am not surprised that marriages break up and friends betray one another. I'm not surprised that domestic violence exists, and that people who have been taught the truth end up forsaking it, or that people destroy the lives of others by their selfishness. In truth, I'm amazed that this doesn't happen more often. I'm amazed at how God patiently and faithfully exercises His restraining grace. I'm amazed by how many marriages do make it, how many parents truly want what is best for their children, and how many people really do desire to do what is right. The Bible forces us to admit that we have no ability whatsoever to change the people around us in the ways that matter most. We have little ability to control the people, situations, and locations around us, and at the level of our heart's desire, we are more like than unlike the selfish and rebellious ones who have hurt us so. This leads us to the second truth that opens the door to experience God's grace in the midst of our pain and hurt. 2. This humble, biblical neediness is the doorway to real biblical hope. I have written this before, but I will repeat it here. Hopelessness is the only doorway to real and lasting hope. Your Bible doesn't just present you with a dark and broken world. In fact, brokenness is not even the Bible's central theme. The Bible tells us that at the center of all that exists is a God of glorious love, incalculable wisdom, unshakable sovereignty, almighty power, and amazing grace, who willingly unleashes His glory for our good. Grace is the central story of the Bible, the love of God defeating the evil of human sin. The Bible's main theme is not sadness. It is the comfort of God. The biblical story doesn't end in grief, but in unfettered joy. But the first steps on that pathway to joy require admitting your need, confessing your inability, and owning your grief. There is no shame in being hurt and hopeless. The hopeless and needy are the ones who are welcomed into the tender, understanding arms of a God of eternal love. This is why I am so thankful for the book you are about to read. I'm thankful because it has stimulated me to think about these truths again, as I'm sure it will for you as well. It will yank you back to reality and call you to face hardship with honesty and humility. It will welcome you to the freedom of not trying to do what you cannot do. It will call you out of your shame. It will help you to know that in your grief, you are not alone. It will put tender words of understanding to your groans. It will invite you out of the hiding into the light. I loved this book. It is very much needed and so very helpful. I say this because too many of us refuse to let go, and we spend our lives fighting battles we will not win. Others have already let go, and yet they still don't know what to do with their grief and shame. For them, this tool could not be more timely. I pray letting go finds you in your place of need, and when it does, that you let it take you by the hand and lead you from where you are to that better place where, by God's grace, He has called you to be. Paul David